Hell yes. Righty then. So let's take a trip back to the round table. Let's see if I can input any upgrades to my weapon that I'm using so I can get it to do even more damage. Like, just think about that. Like, these claws are level 15. They can get another 10 levels on them. That's absolutely atrocious. I'm gonna butcher this entire game. The only things I'm gonna struggle on are things that are not weak to bleed. I also have to make sure that I save my Somber Stone so I can upgrade Mohg's stupid fucking spear thing so I can fucking wreck Malenia. Nice. And we also have some upgrade material. We have some upgrade potential that we can do real quick. So I think kind of what I want to start doing now that I have a little bit more in mind is I want to start leveling up Dex. I want to get Dex to 30 is kind of my next goal. Where do we have to go next? I think we have to go to the Altus Plateau, but before we do that, given that I have an excess amount of runes that I'm nowhere near enough to level with, let's go talk to the old granny, which for whatever reason has Radahn's fucking swords stuffed in her cooch. I don't know what's going on with that, but... This old lady is kind of like the grandma that whenever you come over, she just has an infinite amount of, like, lemon drops and, like, freaking butterscotch candies. Except this time they're in the form of two massive hulking greatswords that can fucking control gravity. Oh man, I need even more strength? I need int for those? Oh man. That's brutal. Okay, we might be doing a little bit of side investment so I can use those, maybe? This is to run for real Malenia attempts? Yeah, I agree. I agree entirely. I think I'm gonna destroy Malenia this time around, because I'm gonna upgrade the Mimic tier like an absolute bastard. Because I've said it before, I'll say it again, I don't really give a shit about using Mimic tier on Malenia. That is such a fucking trashy boss, I don't care. I think her phase 2 is really cool, but I think Waterfowl is fucking dumb. Like, Waterfowl ruins that entire boss. Other than that, it's really good, though. Right, so let's make our way to the Altus Plateau. We have quite a few bosses to go visit over there, some of which I'm very worried about, especially the greatsword-wielding asshole in the castle. Now, I've already ran through the Shaded Castle because it's kind of a bitch to get through. It doesn't really take that long, but it is kind of annoying. It is a little bit irksome. So I've already made it up to the big man himself, we just gotta go see him. Sorry, I was trying to remember where the fuck Altus is. But before we do that, let's go fight the Draconic Sentinel. With this DPS, you can just win. It's just a matter of RNG fishing for a run where Waterfowl doesn't kill you. Exactly, that's kind of what I hate about Malenia. Is like, they disguise it as a finesse-heavy move, and it's not a finesse-heavy move. It's just literally attracts you everywhere, you can't roll it, you can't fucking sidestep it, you can't pivot it, you can't do anything to it, it's just nonsense. That's what it felt like before, too. Even with my DPS as it was, I felt like Malenia was purely a concept of fishing for the right fucking run where I didn't get screwed. Like, I needed my Mimic tier to survive to phase 2, and I needed RNG on my side, and those were my key factors to winning that fight, and that was it. How do I get to the Draconic Man? I can't recall. Because going down there will kill me. But I can't get up on that cliff face, unless there's another way. Which there definitely is. Okay, there's a broken stairwell. This must be how they intend for you to get over there. So I don't know how bad the Draconic Man is going to be. Draconic Man might be a bit of a piece of shit, but I'm hoping he won't be too bad. But I'm not very good at this boss, to be honest. I do like the Draconic Sentinel, though. I think some of his hitboxes are a little bit wacky, and it's less a matter of his hitboxes, it's more a matter of swing commitment. Because, like, he swings his hammer, and then he can immediately do a follow-up that exceeds the amount of time it takes for you to be able to wind down from one animation that you do with a weapon that's, like, 10 times as light. So, Draconic Man is a little bit of a bastard in that regard, but I don't think he's terrible. He's absolutely not unmanageable, that's for sure. Especially because I'm going to summon a Spirit Ash on him this time, which I don't think I did last time. But we're going to use Lutiel this time. There he is. Camping bastard. Okay. Let's summon our dude a little bit close. That way he doesn't go after the big stupid guys. Okay, let's summon him first and foremost. Let's run through our physic. pop these out. Let's use this. Use this. Use that. Use that. Alright, let's fucking go, ass clown. I rolled. Oof, that should have hit me. I'm not gonna lie, that should have smacked me square in the mouth. Downward fire, okay. It's cool, I'm not really all that worried about that. I rolled. Come on, dude, what, you think I'm just gonna sit there and eat fire to the mouth? Are you high? Oh, come on, that hit me? Oh, nice, I got a bleed on him. Oh, shit. That would have been fucking death. Nope. Ha, bitch. Screw you, horseman, you fucking piece of crap. Doesn't matter how gold you are. You can microwave a turd, but it's still a fucking turd. Even if you are polished gold. What a clown. Screw that guy, I fucking mopped him. That wasn't shit. Luckily I had the Phantom though. If I didn't have the Phantom, I might have been fucked that fight. There's a couple times where he caught me lacking. He hurt a lot more than I expected him to. Absolute madman damage coming from this right now. That has me really invested though, because I feel like where I fucked up last time, I'm actually gonna be like making up so much ground with this investment this time around. Okay, so let's get dexterity up some more. Like, imagine this outputting even more damage than what I'm currently outputting right now. I took out like half of the Draconic Sentinel's health bar with like a volley of 6 or 7 hits. And that's not like ludicrously overleveled or anything, that's literally just fucking like mad damage. Absolute hilarity. I feel like a lot of the balance in Elden Ring actually lies in what you're capable of using, rather than like what your investment is. Like, to a certain degree, of course. Like, I think weapon levels are gonna help a lot and make a very pivotal difference in how challenging things are. And like, obviously the health investment and everything. But like, I think even if these claws were to be like +9 or +10 instead of +16, I would still have the damage output to be able to freaking kill some of these later game bosses. And this isn't really even late game yet, this is kind of mid game right now. We have quite a few major areas to go left. We have the Mogwin Palace, we have the entire capital of Leyndell, we have the Ashen Capital, we have Farum Azula, we have the Erdtree. Like, we have so much stuff left to do. That being said, let's go fight a boss that I'm absolutely terrible at fighting. If this guy kicks my ass, I'm not even gonna be surprised. I suck so bad at this dude.